Hello folks, welcome back again to the channel. It's all about racing. Obviously you see I've got a whole bunch of 1/64 cars, scale cars here to review. This Nissan GTR GT3 being one of them. This is from Team KCMG that competed in the FIA World Cup in Macau back in 2018. This is one of only two Nissan GTRs that I have, this one being a Spark model. Good model, nicely done. Unfortunately, this is one of those that came in a blister pack with a stand and no display case for it, but it does have a plastic base that it screws into. Overall, it's a nice model, but I'm sure you probably noticed it has one quality control issue, and that is the fact that it is missing a mirror on the driver's hand side. And this is one of the things that just really gets me fed up with 1/64 scale cars, are the fact that so many, whether it's Spark or whether it's Mini GT, I haven't really had this problem with Tarmac Works, but with Spark and Mini GT, multiple problems with them, quality control issues, just plain lousy, crappy work sometimes. This is not a particularly bad one. It's actually a pretty good one. I wanted a Nissan GT-R because they're hard to find. And this I thought was a pretty cool one. I do like the livery on it. The driver is this Matsuda guy. I'm not sure who he is. Not familiar with him. But overall, a nice car. You know, Spark does good work, or I guess Sparky is what they call their 1/64 scale cars. They're a little void of a lot of the details that you get with some of the better cars like Tarmac Works you see in the background there. But Tarmac Works doesn't make every model of car, and I guess I wouldn't have as many cars in my collection if I stuck to Tarmac Works, because they just don't have licensing for some of the other models on brands that you got. And this is Tsugio Matsuda, if I got that right. I have no idea who this guy is. But anyhow, this is a Nissan GTR. It is a front engine car, somewhat of a rarity these days. You don't see many of these cars in the IMSA WeatherTech series. I don't see any, quite frankly, not in a while. You do see them in Europe. But domestically here in the United States, I have not seen a GTR or Nissan GTR race in quite some time. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. And here again, you take a look at the taillights, and again, Spark. You know, this is not a Porsche. This is a Nissan. Again, they paint them. And again, they do a good job painting it. In fact, you'd almost think it's a plastic insert. I mean, they do a really good job painting it, but it's not. It just isn't. And of course, it's missing a mirror, and it came that way, packaged in the box, and there was no mirror to be found anywhere. It just annoys the living crap out of me to find these things in 1/64 scale cars. But anyhow, this is one reason why I do encourage you, if you're watching this video, to collect 1/43 scale cars. Much better detail. Yeah, they cost a little bit more, but they're worth every penny of it. They're just so much better than 1/64 scale. Anyhow, I'll get off my soapbox there and leave it at that. There you are. That is a look at this Nissan GTR and Nismo GT3. Take care, guys. See you next time.